Digital Learning Day at Rees Elementary, and we are having so much fun. The kids are absolutely engaged. They're discovering new things on their own, and as a teacher, to see my students grow like that is absolutely incredible. It has taken some planning up front, but if all the planning's done up front, I get to enjoy the day with my students. So I love seeing them grow on their own, and it's something that they're going to remember for a really long time. Happy Digital Learning Day!
Yo soy grande y yo quiero hacer un pintura. Cuando ya sea grande quiero ser una maestra. No te voy a explicar, ¿no? Cuando ya sea grande quiero ser una maestra.
We did a STEM activity, and they had to, it was based on the book Goldilocks and Three Bears. They had to build a bed for Goldilocks, they had to build a chair for Goldilocks, and then they had to build a lock to get Goldilocks out of the house from the bear's house. After they built their project, they were able to take a picture, and then they used the app Explain Everything to describe the materials that they used, and then they were able to explain if it worked or if it didn't work. Yes, they all worked in groups, so they were in groups about 6 or 7, and then they all worked together. They either had a choice to work by themselves or with a partner, and then they were able to build their project. And they were super engaged, and they just loved it. They were talking about the materials that they were using, and then say, oh, this works, this doesn't work. So it was a great day. The kids loved it. We were talking about that we need to do more of this because the kids love the materials and getting hands-on with things.
Dos. Miren la mano de Stephanie.
Está frío. No tenemos comida. No queremos hacer lo que dice el rey. Vamos a América. Ahí está el bote de Mayflower.
So for our Digital Learning Day, we divided our class into companies, and each company is creating a different type of bracelet. We are going to be donating all proceeds to a charity, and the children had to research charity today. Afterwards, they had to create a company logo. They used Doodlebuddy to create their logo. They uploaded it to their drive and shared it with me. Afterwards, they had to create an advertisement to go with their bracelet using either the Do Ink app or Explain Everything, or they got to pick from Telegami also. And then they also uploaded and shared it with me.
The whole day we were talking about landfills, and we were using iPads and laptops to help talk the about earth. To help the earth. We were in the laptop and we wrote reasons and first we read about what is a landfill.
Okay.
We need to help the earth.
Okay.
Why everybody know like that trash.
Okay.
And the trash not help.
Okay.
The plants, the trees,
Okay.
and we were recording our voice. A PSA. Do you know that our planet Earth is not looking beautiful? Why? Because there are a lot of trash in the ground, and these are called landfills.
Hello, my students are researching states of the United States. We started off in the morning with Texas. We did it all together, and we researched the cities, and you know, we live in Texas. We wanted them to learn about it. And then we went a little further up into the whole United States, and they have each their own state with a partner, and then we have a format for them to write this stuff down. They learn how to research, use search engines that are safe for kids, for them, and then they're gonna put a puzzle piece to our USA map today. So I'm very happy that at least, because when they pull out a search engine, sometimes they're like, what is this? So I taught them about the links, to read the little, blurb, is that what I'm looking for, and all that, those questioning. or what words to use when searching is very important, and not just throw in whatever. And that's what they're learning to do, and find the best word to find what they want.
I'm researching about weather. Yeah, I'm putting it into a Google slide. I have 2 slides, and me and my partner Nasir wrote about weather. Google slides are fun. It's easy to organize stuff too. The slides. Instead of just trying to figure out how to organize everything, you can just it's organize better to organize it on here because you have slides and you can put the topic in each slide. Like we're supposed to have 6 slides and write everything about weather, like rain, snow, sleet, or hail.
Okay, so in our class today, we were we took the water cycle, and the students pretended like they were a drop of water in the water cycle. So they were able to write a story about them, in the ocean as accumulation, and then what it would feel like if they were a water cycle to go through evaporation and condensation in the whole cycle. And they first did a Google slide about the water cycle, and then they went in and did a book creator where they actually wrote a book about that story of them, and they loved it. I mean, they're all having so much fun there. It's great to see how we can integrate technology and science. As a first-year teacher, I didn't know we could do all this kind of stuff, so it's really cool. And I mean, they're having a great time with it, so it's really awesome.
We've been enjoying the Digital Learning Day. Our students have been picked a book that they've read, or we read to them as a whole group, and they've made a trailer. I think it's been fun. A lot of people have been, students have been collaboratively working together and just made their movie, and it's been fun. It's supposed to be scary. Don't clap. Don't clap. It's a compliment.
Well, we made a story of the true story of the 3 little pigs.
We were trying to make a movie, but we did a trailer. So if we do a movie, that would be our trailer first. And we tried to explain the summary of the 3 little pigs, and that's what we did.
What app did you use?
Movie creator.
iMovie.
Well, we had to get pictures from Google, and we saved it to the library, and we put them on the picture, on the trailer, and then we wrote what happened.
Write what happened from the story.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Did you like doing that?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
It took a long time, but it was worth it.
Our Digital Learning Day has been very productive. The students are having hands-on activities. We're combining science, previous learning about properties of matter, and they're using mass and volume to figure out what is density. And right now they are experimenting. They're going to build a boat that is going to be able to hold some pennies. And they're almost ready to make the final test. They have been taking pictures and doing recordings. And previous to this, we had a review on how to use all the different applications. They already know which one they're going to use to create the final product and present.
Ahora es el turno de Alexa. Ven, Alexa.
That's you?
Ven, Alexa.
I'm loving the fact that the kids are able to work more independently. We feel sometimes it's hard to release, especially like when you have only half of the subjects. In a PBL day, we can integrate all the subjects in one project, and they get to work more with their team and develop their ideas in a deeper way. I think they don't have the concept yet, but it's going to be really interesting when they figure it out on their own.
I prepared a slideshow for the kids, and then the kids kind of went off on their own with what they wanted to do as far as they were planning a party is what they're doing. And they got to decide what food and how they're going to get the kids there and that kind of thing. And I like Digital Learning Day because the kids are in charge, and I've been more of a facilitator and just kind of watching and getting to help them and see that they still have questions and the math is still coming out, so they're getting content and they're getting technology, so that's kind of fun. And the kids seem like they're really enjoying it, and we're working with the manipulatives and having a great day.
Digital Learning Day has been very productive. As a teacher, I planned for it. And of course, you have your doubts. You don't know how the kids are going to work, but actually they surprised me. And every group has worked really well together to organize and plan their final product. Some of the kids are using Google Slides, some have used Book Creator, and some have used Telegami. And so far so good, and they're learning to work together and fix problems that they've had as a team, and I've seen a lot of great things in relationship to that.